the questioning for Tahavoor Rana, and the NIA has grilled the 2611 plotter on the exchange of emails that he had done with Headley. As the NIA questions Tahavoor, we are being joined by heroes of 2611. These are the people who stood up to the terrorists, made great sacrifices and still await justice. Joining us first on the telecast is retired Mumbai Police Inspector Mr. Hemant Bhavdankar. Hemant, along with his team, took on the 2611 terrorists and caught Kasab. He will speak to us about the day, the operation, and how he, along with his 15 colleagues, including Tukaram, Omble and Bhaskar Kadam, fought the terrorists. हेमंत जी, हमसे बातचीत करने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। सबसे पहले ये बताइए कि जब ये आपने खबर सुनी कि ये आतंकवादी हमला हुआ है मुंबई में, आपने क्या किया और आपको कैसे पता लगा?
At that time, I was posted at Dr. D.B. Marg police station. My senior inspector informed me that firing has taken place at Taj, Trident and CST, and you just go to Girgaon Chowpatty and start Nakabandi. Immediately I went to Girgaon Chowpatty with the help of my constables. Initially I started Nakabandi. The movements of vehicles was at a high volume. So we first allow them to move from the place. At around 11 o'clock, we put barricades and started regular Nakabandi. In that process, our team consists of Tukaram, Omble, Sanjay Govilkar, Bhaskar Kadam arrived there. We were 16 officers and men over there. At about 12:15, we got a message from control room that two terrorists are in a Skoda car and they are likely to pass through Girgaon Chowpatty. So I formed two teams. One team consists of Tukaram, Omble, Sanjay Govilkar and rest of officers and men, and they stood behind the barricades, and I stood along with Bhaskar Kadam at a road divider. At around 12:30, that vehicle approached the Girgaon Chowpatty and stopped there. We instructed them to get down of the car, but they did not pay attention to our instructions, and the driver, Abu Ismail, was a terrorist and who was driving that vehicle, and Kasab sat next to him. He drove the car very fast towards us and he tried to take a U-turn and tried to escape from the place. But in that process, the turn was wrong and the car dented at a road divider where I was standing. I saw that Kasab was sitting next to driver, and Abu Ismail gave some instructions. As per instruction, he took out the hand grenade jacket and wiped his blood which was on his face. Thereafter, I tried to approach the driver. In that process, the driver opened the fire with his firearm. Immediately, Bhaskar Kadam, who was behind me, retaliated with his service pistol and opened one round fire at Abu Ismail. I went back of the car and from rear windscreen, I shot 3 rounds towards the driver and injured him. In that process, Kasab was sitting next to him in a hands-up, pretended to be surrendered, and hands-up position he sat there, and he got down from the vehicle. Immediately behind the barricades, Tukaram, Omble, Sanjay Govilkar rushed towards Kasab to nab him. But Kasab immediately took out the hidden AK-47 from his jacket and opened fire at Tukaram, Omble. In spite of the bullet hits the Tukaram, Omble, he did not lose the grip, and because of that, we successfully caught Kasab alive.
Mr. Hemant, why did you, Tukaram, Omble and Bhaskar Kadam decide to approach the car of terrorists, despite knowing that they had AK-47s on them?
See, that night the situation was that it was the demand of the situation that we, as a police officer, we have to face any challenges. So it was our duty to face this situation, we approached the terrorists, knowing that they are carrying weapons
And so what happened when you finally, were able to catch and trap these terrorists?
So it was a do or die situation over there, and after first they opened the fire, and we had retaliated, and in that process we successfully shot one terrorist over there, and successfully caught one terrorist alive, that is Tukaram.
And so what are your memories of Tukaram Omble, and what would you like to tell us about how he was and who he was?
See, because of Tukaram Omble, who did not loosen the grip, in spite of got the burst fire of AK-47, we successfully caught the Kasab alive. If he would have not been there, we would have not been alive today, because they were carrying two AK-47, two pistols and live hand grenades. So what is we are today, because of him only. That is the incarnation. That is my personal opinion.
And so how important is it to give justice to Tukaram Omble and the victims of 26/11, that Tahavoor Rana and all the perpetrators in Pakistan must face?
All accused of the 26/11 attack should be tried in Indian courts and be given punishment. And if we do this, that we can say that justice is being served to the not only martyrs, but those who are innocently gave their life in that carnage. But if all accused are booked in this case and get punished, so we can say that justice is being served.
So thank you so much for speaking with us. Appreciate it. Moving on, Mohammed.